Hey there, everyone. As promised, I am here today to start our Objections series, and I am seriously excited to share with you guys. Along this journey, we all, in any type of business, get tons of objections. So if it's okay, I'd love to share some of my results, my overcoming responses, and share them with you so it may help you, It helped me a ton. So if that's okay, I'm going to get started. But guys, for those of you who are new, you are just coming across this page, you're just being introduced to me. My name is Natasha Robertson. I live up here in DeWitt, Michigan. I started my journey as an athlete, became an entrepreneur because it was a passion of mine, which led me into network marketing, and then being a mom and a wife, all these things, a wife, then a mom. And now I'm here and I want to empower and inspire you to walk into your greatness. So is that pretty cool if I can do that? Like, I seriously want to help you all. So if you're new to me, definitely drop in the comments new. I want to be able to personally reach out to you and let you know, and ask you who you are, what I can do to help you, because that's why I'm here. I'm here to serve you. I'm here to help you, guide you, support you. And so I'm super, super excited. So, all right, guys, let's jump into these. These series are going to be pretty quick. I'm going to talk about one, maybe two objections each time. So definitely stay tuned in. Share this with people who you feel could benefit from it after, obviously you find a benefit and things like that. So let's get started. Objections. Okay, seriously, comment it below if you get an objection every day. Say daily. Comment daily below if you get an objection every day. Comment below, let me know, let everybody know that you are fearful of objections, so you don't take that risk. You don't even take that step to allow that reaction to, that objection and reaction to happen. Okay? I get them daily, and I stop myself, and I don't take that step sometimes because I'm scared of the objection. I understand you. I understand what you're feeling. I understand it all. And I'm super excited to share with you some of my tips, some of my strategy that I talk to myself, that self-talk stuff. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that stuff. Okay, so the first objection we want to talk about is, I don't have time. Do you guys hear that one a lot? Seriously, give me a emoji down below if you hear the objection, I don't have any time. I don't have the time to do that. I don't have a clue how I'm going to get this done. Personally, right? I don't have the time. But the objection that sometimes when you ask them to, you love this product, you love how you're feeling, and hey, have you ever thought about being a distributor or a promoter? And they tell you, I don't have time. I don't have time for that. Do you guys get that? I do. I get it all the time. I get it all the time. So in the beginning, I was fearful of that. I didn't know how to respond, right? I had no idea how to respond. And when I would respond, I would be like, whoa, that was a horrible response. Like, that had no care or heart or anything. So I have learned over the years, I have looked to mentors and how they do it. I have researched it. I have done the research personally. So there's a few things that I do when somebody says, I don't have time. That phrase is different for each person because we all have different definitions of don't have time, right? Each of our schedules are different. Each of our priorities is different. So first you have to come and figure out where they're coming from. They don't have time because they physically don't have time in their day, or is it a non-priority so they won't make time? Because there's two ways that you can help them, guide them, support them, show them, but you got to know what the actual obstacle is, that wall that's up. What is it? Is it physically not having any more time in the schedule? Or is it's not a priority to put this, whatever this is, into the schedule, right? Okay, so can you guys share with me in the comments which one you guys get mostly? Is it, I don't have time in my day? Or is it, they have time, but it's definitely not a priority? So just drop no time or priority down below. Let me know. Because I want to give you guys what you guys need and deserve, right? Okay, so that's another objection there. Edith and Victoria, we're not going to talk about I can't afford it. This is definitely a series, and each one is definitely going to take about 5 to 7 minutes each time. So that one is on the list. I promise you I'm going to cover that one, and it's going to be a good one. Okay, so priority, no time, no time. Okay, seriously, I mean, it's pretty equal across there, right? So here is the solution. First, you have to realize, you have to see which one it is. And then you have to take a look at their personality, because I'm going to speak to somebody, the same message, but I'm going to portray it a little different depending on their personality, depending on how they will respond to it. So I can go at this person and speak to them differently than I speak to this person, but the message is still the same. Okay? So the delivery is a little bit different. The delivery is always with my voice, never with words typed out. Never with words typed out. If this is something I seriously know they can overcome and it will change their freaking life, if they gave more time to something or put this into their schedule, I'm going to use my voice, because they can tell I care through my voice. Okay? So with that being said, let's talk about some things that I do. I strategize with them. Either way, I'm strategizing with the no time, physically no time. I strategize, okay, I get it. I felt the same way. I was an owner of 3 studios. I had 10 to 12 clients a day. I came home to a 3-month-old, a 2-year-old, a husband, a house, a dog. I get it. My schedule was slammed too. I felt the exact same way. Would it be okay for me to share with you what I found? They say yes. That's your open door to talking to them, how you overcome that same thing, because I know each and every single one of you had that same feeling at some point in time until you made it a priority and put it in your calendar, okay? So that's the way of no time. I feel the same way. Is it okay if I show you and share with you what I found? Do you think that would work? Give me some thumbs up. Give me something in the comments. Give me something if you feel that that's a great approach. It starts the conversation to overcome that objection. Okay? So from there, let's talk about, it's just not a priority yet. Priorities have to come from them, right? So what is that gap of why this hasn't become a priority yet for them to put it into their calendar, to make time for it? What's the gap, right? They love this, but they don't have a priority to do it. They know they could do awesome at this. They know they could. But they're not ready to take that step. They're not ready to hit the button. They're not ready to say yes. Inside they want to, but they're not ready. So the question I ask is, what's holding you back? Right there, you will get to understand what is the obstacle that you have to overcome with that objection. We have no idea why it hasn't become a priority unless we ask. So what's holding you back? This is a safe place. What's holding you back? And let them answer it. The first mistake you can make on that is going, is it your husband? Is it your kids? You are giving them the answer, and you have not given them the power to own it. So, priorities are, what's holding you back? Get it? Comment below if you get that. What's the most important part of that right there? Tell us all below. Okay, so they have to share with you what is the obstacle before you can even begin to help them and guide them and support them and allow them to step over that line they drew in that sand, right? Do you agree? I used to try to give them the answer, like, oh my gosh, so what's holding you back? Is it your husband? Is it your kids? And I gave them all these answers, and now they're even more messed up in the head because they're like, yes. Oh my gosh, I got a lot of obstacles. I'm just not even going to go there. When you shush and listen, let them answer, and it may take days for them to answer you. It's okay. It's okay. Let it take days. Let them really think about it. Because when they come up with that obstacle, it's not even as big as what they made up in their own head. And now you're going to go somewhere with them. Now they're going to create their success they define. Okay? Does that help you guys? Does that help you get past the physically have no time and the priority might be the issue? I didn't go a lot into physically have no time, so I'll just give you one tip on that. I just work with them on their calendar. I go through a few things, and I guess it would be important for me to share with you, right? So I apologize for that. But so if it is no time, physically they have no time, we start looking at their calendar and really truly dedicating time to things, because a lot of us, myself included, I have to revise my calendar so often. We allow too many distractions to fill our calendar where we could have so much more action and results and happiness, of freedom, time freedom, right? That's why you all are in network marketing or your own business owner. You want time freedom, but you feel like you have no time. It's because we allow everything to manage our calendar versus us. So as I'm looking at someone's calendar, I'm literally looking at it as far as, is this really a priority? This took up 2 hours of your time. Can you bring this down to like a 20-minute time period today? So I look at things and I ask them, would you be able to get that done faster if you had no distractions? Could you maybe put this here? I ask them questions and I let them take ownership. I let them make that decision. My calendar is going to look different than Elizabeth's. It's going to look different than Edith's. It's going to look different than my husband's. It's going to look different than everybody's. But we all can help each other by showing up and showing them the distractions that take over their entire day. If we got rid of the distractions, even half of the distractions, or controlled the distractions, it's not always controllable, let's be honest, but we can kind of, then so much more can get done and it frees up so much of your day. And you're more focused, more productive, and more result driven than you are when you have a million distractions. So that's how I overcome that. It's one objection, no time. But it physically is no time. We have to find some priorities in the schedule. If it is they have time, but they say they don't have time, it's typically a priority issue, right? That's their obstacle. So we work with them on, so what's holding you back? And you don't know where to go from there until they respond to that. I hope this was helpful for you. Definitely comment below if it definitely gave you some insight to how you can overcome that obstacle, that objection. And if it is something that somebody else really needs to hear, they've been asking you how to overcome this objection, definitely share this video with them and empower them to make their own changes. So they own it and they become the success they chose and deserve to be. Until tomorrow, when we go over another objection, I will see you then. But if you have any questions, definitely comment below. If you're not sure you want to comment below yet to the world, it's okay. Just private message me. And I will do my absolute best to help you, guide you, and support you. Okay? So I'll talk to y'all soon. And anyone who's going to Thanksgiving dinner with the team tonight, I can't wait to see you. I'm really super excited to see you guys. So I'll talk to y'all soon. Have a great day.